First things first, welcome in or welcome back to the channel. My name is Grin and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I did a series on my channel where I grinded multiple bosses for a couple hundred hours, and on that grind I got 2 new pets and made enough money to sell my bank and buy a twisted bow. You know what that means? It's time for a rebuild. To kick this video off, I thought it would be a good idea to spend some of the money I ended up with at the last episode, which had like 46 mil GP, and I bought the Ring of Suffering. I charged it up with a decent amount of recoils, and I bought a Masori mask, not the fortified version because that is 20 mil, and it's honestly just marginally better. It just gives you a little bit of defensive bonuses. And I also spent a bunch of that money on supplies because in this episode, I'm going to try to double my Zulrah KC, which right now, if I open it up, you can see I'm sitting at exactly 500 KC. I have gotten the pet and just 2 unique drops. So I believe I am under drop rate. However that works, I need 2 more unique drops other than like the pet is just absurd luckiness. I don't even want to get into that. But I'm kind of due 2 more, rare drops here. But I'm really hoping maybe I can get spooned on a mutagen just like I did on the pet. And before that though, I'm going to go ahead and imbue my Ring of Suffering. I think it'll be worth it just for the added defenses. Maybe I'll get hit less in the range phase. But that's my plan. I think if I go ahead and I do 500 KC at Zulrah, I'll make anywhere between 80 and 100 mil depending on my luck. So yeah, that would be insane. Basically double my GP. I still have 11 mil left over that I could spend on something else, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to spend it on. But I'll just keep it on the side for now in case I do need supplies, and I may go ahead and do a little bit of TOA here and there if some of my friends are down to do so. And if that's the case, I'll keep the 11 mil on the side to buy some like stupid budget gear to run some really easy TOAs on. So I'm here. Hopefully I have enough to upgrade. Oh, I'm okay. I'm going to go do Nightmare Zone for just a few minutes so that I can imbue this. Now that silly little error was taken care of, I barely have enough points. I didn't really want to stay in Nightmare Zone. I thought it pointless, at least for now. But okay. Upgrade, imbue. There we go. So now I only have 4,375 points. That's okay, but the Ring of Suffering is imbued and it has recoil charges. So off to Zulrah I go. And there we go. Only 13 KC into the grind in this video, and I get the beautiful Tanzanite Fang. 5.5 mil for that thing. First kill of the trip. Gonna keep on going, but man, that is already an insane boost. I mean, that's already like over 1/10 of the GP I had on the side from the end of the last episode and the one before it. So, dang, okay, this grind is going to make a ton of money if this continues. I just got tricked really bad. I don't even know what would be a purple beam for me at Zulrah, because everything I think would be orange with how my stuff is set up, but I guess it's an elite clue scroll, so I'll probably do this at some point. I'm not really planning on going too heavy on the clue scrolls. They've never been my favorite activity. But yeah, definitely got tricked. That makes KC 100 of the video and 600 overall, and actually pretty good loot, like 175k there. I think now that I've done 100, I'm going to go ahead and do an example kill. So I will just do one and talk through the whole thing. It's going to be kind of sporadic, and you guys will probably make fun of me because I do use the Zulrah helper, but I think I could get away without it, but it's just become kind of this crutch because I also watch or listen to YouTube videos while doing Zulrah, and it has caused me to die like, I think 2 times, but overall the loot tab is looking pretty darn nice. 17.3 mil, cannot complain. And I think that I'm making a decent bit of progress so far. As far as Zulrah goes, I always start everything off the same way. I hit the bank, and then I go to my player-owned house and take BJS, the bear ring, to like this Zalandra area. And then I use the agility shortcut and run on over. I could use the teleports that you get from doing Zulrah, but they're actually worth a decent bit of money. If you can see in the loot tracker, I've actually gotten 132 of them, and that's worth almost 2 mil itself, so I don't bother with it. The extra little run, because I have the agility shortcut, is worth saving that bit of money, at least in my eyes. However, if you are a, fairly rich player or are what is going on? What was that? Oh, you just can't click on this square. I thought you could stand there. And you're just doing a pet grind. You really don't have to worry about that. Like I said before, I'm still a bit of a noob, so I use the Zulrah helper here. So I always quick board the boat. I don't think Zulrah actually attacks you until you attack it. So I'll start by pre-potting here. I'll throw on Rigor and just start attacking Zulrah, and then I'll sip the extended anti-venom. And you just range it in this corner here. I do have some tiles marked that do come in handy, but I leave it on the prayers because you don't know what one's going to come next. So I'll reset this. So because the first one after this beginning one was mage, I just click mage and it tells me the next one I'm just going to be ranged over here. So right now he's in the maged phase. We are actually chunking him, but I'm also getting chunked. Come on, shoot him again. He got away. So next I'll run here, pray range, and just keep shooting him. This could prove to be a fairly quick kill. I'll click on this one. The X is where you need to stand. So as you can see in the next one, I won't be moving for the mage phase. And I'll just stand here and keep shooting him. It's pretty simple. Now that you have the suffering, now that I have it, I don't have to worry about the snakelings as much and worrying about if my rings of recoil are going to run out. But the max damage you can do on a single shot at Zulrah is 50. So I'm going to run here, and that one more hit, one more decent hit here. Like I said, one more decent hit. And that is the first kill done. I guess I'll do another kill because that one was pretty quick, minute and 21 seconds. I just take this out here. That's 601 KC. And because I'm organize my stuff. Oh, it's not my strange plant. I always put the stuff down here in the bottom and then fix my stuff after every trip in the inventory. I'll quick board the boat again and we'll do a second kill. Same thing, I don't think Zulrah can actually do anything till I shoot it, but yeah, here we go. Hopefully he'll do a different rotation this time, so although I'm using the helper, you'll see another one of it, and you'll see here, sometimes you'll absolutely, it's the same rotation. Sometimes you'll absolutely shred Zulrah, and then other times you just won't hit at all, and then even though I'm supposed to be melting it on this phase, sometimes you won't hit anyways here. It's kind of just luck and if the Tbow wants to play along or not. But right now Zulrah's playing along. Didn't do too much damage to me there. I leave this open, but sometimes you just remember from doing it so much that, it's open, but you don't pay it too much mind. These snakelings hitting me for a massive amount of damage there. Sometimes they'll hit 1s and sometimes they'll hit 13s, but as long as you have a Ring of Suffering charged with Ring of Recoils or just wearing a Ring of Recoil that has charges, they will kill themselves from hitting you. And sometimes the prayers line up correctly so they can hit you forever and never actually kill themselves or hurt you. This one not going to be done as quickly as the last one. Definitely going to see the next 1 or 2 phases depending on if I can hit or not. But as you can see, I don't actually have to move, so I'll just switch to range prey and start blasting. And that is that. Another kill done. 2 pretty quick kills, but see, those teleports coming up to over 50k. That kill alone, I got a bad roll by getting a flax drop. But that alone was 138k, if my math is correct, and it took about, a minute and 35 seconds. Yeah, this boss is stupid money. That is a sad, sad drop. Double pure essence drops at Zulrah. I mean, maybe if you're an Iron Man and you do use pure essence, I don't know if that's even a thing anymore. It's still probably sad to see, but 73k from just the Zulrah scales ain't too bad. At this point, I thought it would be neat to show the duality of both the Bofa and the Tbow, because sometimes you're hitting like every single attack and you're doing crazy numbers and the kills go by stupid fast. And then there are other times where you just noodle and you can't hit to save your life and the kills take forever. So on one side, I decided to put a slow kill and on the other a fast kill and let them run side by side of the same phase, and just put a little music behind it. So hopefully you enjoy it. That is 200 KC completed so far in the video. Unfortunately, only have the one unique so far, although, I mean, you gotta ignore the pet, I guess. I've only gotten 3 uniques out of this 700 KC I've done overall, and I think I'm supposed to be at 5, almost 6 at this point. So I'm pretty dry as far as things go other than the pet. So I am really hoping that in this next 300 KC that my luck turns around immensely. I decided to do something to break up the Zulrah monotony, and although I'm only like 200 something kills in, it will be nice to just like, every couple hours take a little break. So I'm going to go ahead and farm some Renar weeds because they're still great profit. I mean, I feel like they always are. I'm set. Oh, finished buying. I'm set up here to do 20 runs, and I think that'll make like 4 mil profit or so. And I'm doing 9 patches per run. So that's my plan right now. I'm gonna do that and just make some extra passive money on the side. Let's see, am I rewarded for KC number 250 in the video? And I mean, kind of. That's a big Zoro scale drop as well as Runite ore. So basically 200k. It's not quite a unique, but it's not too bad. I think the time has come for an upgrade. As you can see here, the Masori chaps are currently sitting at around 46.5 mil. And with the stuff I have in my inventory here, as well as the stuff in the loot tab I have here, and the little bit of GP I have over here, I think I have like 48 mil. So that'll be enough for me to buy the chaps. It's just a little upgrade. It's not too crazy right now. It's just +2 ranged strength bonus, but it is like 10 or 11 accuracy over the God D'hide chaps I'm wearing. So I think it might help make these Zulrah trips stay a little bit more consistently 4 to 5 kills. I'm usually getting 3 to 4 right now, but the extra DPS will help a lot. And I think it'll be cool to have another piece of Masori. After selling everything off, I was actually able to get the Masori chaps for basically exactly 46.5 mil. But I do have 1 mil left over. I forgot I was able to sell the D'hide chaps I was wearing, as well as the coif I still had in the bank. But I had like 1.6-ish mil left over, but I spent some of that on 400 more dragon arrows, and I actually didn't touch the rest of the Renar seeds, although I did sell off the herbs I had gotten so far. It was just over 3 million herbs, but I still have 117 more Renar seeds to do, which I believe is 13 more runs at about 230-ish K profit per run. It's like basically 3 mil, I'd say. Profit left to make on that, but gonna go ahead and do my first Zulrah trip with the new addition to the gear. This is an important kill because this makes kill 256 since I've started recording kills for the video, and that would put me at the drop rate of receiving 2 uniques from Zulrah, I believe. I'm pretty sure my math is correct there, and I've only gotten 1, but I'm actually definitely dry in general as far as Zulrah. As long as I don't die. I accidentally dropped a shark. I held shift. But I'm already dry because I think I'm about at the drop rate of 6 uniques, and I'm only at 3. So this is a decently fast-paced kill, I think. Not too bad. As you can see, I'm still a noob, and I'm using the Zulrah helpers, but don't shame me too much for that. It just makes it a lot easier. I don't really feel like memorizing at all. Forgive me. Ow. Zulrah, stop ranging me on your... Wow, that was unfortunate. He ranged me like his whole mage phase. And now I'm not gonna hit. This is a sad time. Come on, one more hit. Nope, no more hits. That's alright, we'll kill him here. There it is. That's a final one. This is gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. Pick up me shock. And unfortunately, getting the grape drop instead of a unique drop. So that's kind of sad. I'm definitely dry at this point, hoping to have my luck turn around soon. In a previous video, someone actually commented recently saying that I should start bringing Divine Bastion potions, and they are significantly more expensive. They are like 30k each, versus the normal Divine Ranging potion is only like 5 or 6k each. But if it lets me get an extra kill per trip because of the extra defenses, I've decided to test out bringing a 4th ranging potion instead of 3, and bringing the Divine Bastion, because I think if it can get me a 5th kill in every trip, I think it'll be worth it. And you know, who knows, maybe I could end up seeing a 6th kill, which would be very strange, but who knows, I'll give it a shot and report back. First trip out with the Divine Bastion potion, I did end up getting 5 kills. However, it was pretty dang close. I was out of food, and I still had plenty of prayer potions somehow. However, the first kill of the trip was really rough. I ate like a third of my food in the first trip, but then the following kills were actually pretty average, you know, pretty standard as far as the amount of damage I take. So I'm not sure if I got lucky, or if the fact the first kill I did was bad enough that it kind of made it the average. So hopefully 5 kill trips, but I'll need to do more trips with the Bastion potion to find out. Let's go. Finally, another unique drop, the Serpentine Visage, and also a new collection log. I'm not sure if I have any dupes at Zulrah. I don't think I do, but that is so nice to see. 279 kills into the video. Let's see here. Yeah, no dupes so far. So the only things I'm missing is the jar and the 2 mutagens. Obviously, not a chance in hell I'm getting either of these, and I probably won't even get the jar either. Totally fine. But that's a nice 5.6 mil drop to add to the loot tab. I'm so excited about that. First kill of the day, and I am rewarded magic fang 5.6 mil. That is wonderful to see. I still have 137 kills to do before I can stop. Definitely a little bored of Zulrah at this point. I'm a little excited to switch it up in the future, but I think it's just because having like a number of kills I have to get kind of weighs on me, and I don't think it should, but I think I've just had a lot going on outside of RuneScape and YouTube related things, and I think that has just made it a little bit more stressful, but gonna keep going, gonna keep getting kills. That's really nice. Hoping to see one more drop before the video's done. At least if my RNG turns around, I could see 2, but that would be really nice. So I got this really weird like 7 kill trip randomly. It wasn't the best loot wise because I got as you can see in this last one, I got tooth half of key and also 3,000 coins, and then I also got 2 grape drops for one of the kills as well. So overall not the best loot, but still kind of cool to get a 7 kill trip. I forgot to record it in the Zulrah boss area itself, but that is KC 900 done, just 100 more to go. And if I look in the loot tracker here, it shows I've made just shy of 90 mil. I do think that I'll get to 100 mil in the loot tracker, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess it depends on how lucky we get. All right, just finished up my final herb run. All 180 Renar seeds have been farmed, and I've gotten... I did sell off a bunch of Renar weeds earlier on to afford the Masori chaps, but right now I have 1,052, which is just shy of 7 mil. Which I'm going to sell now, although it does lower the loot tab a little bit because I have no money. And if we go to my Zulrah tab here, I'm in some desperate need of dragon arrows, and I'm going to need some more Kawambams and some sharks. So yeah, going to have to sell that and resupply. This is the second spirit seed drop I've gotten, and both of them have been within like the 900s KC, if you know what I mean, like 900 and on. But I can't find the drop rate on the wiki in Zulrah, so it's probably in a different drop table. Can someone let me know what the drop rate of that at Zulrah is? As you can see here, just 2 more kills to go, and then I will be done this 500 KC grind. It took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but I think I'm just going to fast forward this and let the last 2 kills run, and maybe we can get lucky and get something. Literally realizing now that I did not pre-pot, which is quite funny. First kill done. Anything? And nothing. But that's all right. Gonna jump on out here and start another one. And that makes the final kill, KC 1000, rounding it out. Yeah, I did not get as lucky as I would have liked to have gotten on drops. I think I am way under rate. I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops, which I believe actually only puts me at the amount of drops I should have gotten at like 640 KC. So I should have seen almost 3 more unique drops, which is very unfortunate, but I still can't complain too much because I did get the pet in an earlier video in the series, which I am obviously way under drop rate on. So it's still nice. I really would have loved so much to get a mutagen, but could not ask for that, unfortunately. But I'm going to go sell everything off and then make a couple decisions with the money. After selling everything off, I ended up with just over a 48 mil cash stack, but I did buy Masori chaps during the video, so if I add those things together, it comes out to about 97.25 mil. And I actually started the episode with an extra 11 mil after buying the Masori mask and the Ring of Suffering. So if I take that 11 mil out, I really made like 86 mil. Definitely not all profit. There's a ton of supply costs in there, but still huge money made this episode. I would really love to buy the Masori body, although none of my Masori is fortified, just to complete the look, you know what I mean? But I just can't. If I sold the Ring of Suffering, I would just barely have enough money to buy it, and I would not have enough money for anything else. But I do have an idea for the money, and it will definitely change up what I've been doing thus far. But let me know in the comments what you would do with the money. What would be the next upgrade you would get in your own little rebuild journey if you're at where I am now? With that said, it is time to pick the winners of the giveaway. I have 3 bonds I'm giving out. 2 for the pet giveaway because I changed my pet giveaway system, and 1 for getting to 1,000 subscribers. So these will be little clips of me picking the winners now. Congratulations, Andre Diaz. You have won the 2 bonds from the pet giveaway that I did. And congratulations to you, the 360 Skate, for winning the 1,000 subscriber giveaway bond. For both of you guys, I will be replying in your comment again, letting you know that you have won. So please be on the lookout for that if you've seen this video, and I'll be adding you both in RuneScape using your RSNs. Please add me as well because I'll be reaching out to you. This way I can get you both your bonds you deserve. With all that done and out of the way, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and maybe subscribe to the channel if you could. It really helps me out a ton, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.